Welcome back, everyone, to some more Gold Rush. And yep, I'm still a little bit sick. But feeling better today. I pretty much crashed after last night, so didn't get a whole lot more done. But yeah, we're back. We're back to digging. Well, at least I think we are. Feel like we are. This spot doesn't have near as much gold, but we shall see. So yeah, this is a new season. We're starting to dig down on it. I really miss my Frankensteins. Like I can't emphasize that enough. I really miss my Frankensteins. Of holy crap, I never thought I would. I never thought I would say those words. But it's honest. I honestly miss them. They are way better than the truck. I'm not saying I don't do a good job with the truck. I do. I can actually move a lot of dirt fairly quickly with it. But it's the ease. I don't have to go anywhere. I can just keep digging. For this one, I have to move the damn thing like 400 times. And I don't know why, but immediately my nose starts running. It wasn't running all day today. Hello, CFL. Yeah, I'm in the hot seat gold mining. Trying my hand at some gold mining. I have no idea what the leaderboards are today. I haven't actually checked. I just logged on to this. What are the leaderboards telling me today? Classic Games is 18,000. Guaranteed they have Nighthawk already. I do not actually see... I forgot his name now. He's on the frickin' board. Hey, cool. I do have actually 50-foot headers. They're good in some ways, but don't try to drive down the road with them because it's impossible. But I think you're right. They're just a touch too big. That's kind of why I put the mod with the swather headers and stuff on. And I'm going more old school techniques again. I don't know. It's just the way we used to do it. I'm still stuck in the old ways. And then I actually got the 120 centimeter bales. They're hilarious. Let's be honest. They are freaking hilarious. I remember having to. Well, actually, I was never the guy lifting or throwing them. I was always the guy driving. 9, 10 years old. Yep, driving a pickup truck. Actually, 9, 10 years old. I was driving a swather. It's like, yep, it's your turn to go in the field for 4 or 5 hours. Okay. I did it without question. Damn, I miss those days. I actually haven't been able to play much. One, because we were doing that job down south. Still doing that job down south. But two, I managed to catch whatever the hell this flu or cold bug was. So, I'm still sick. Actually, the 45 foots are about right. See, the problem I also have is the combines can't really handle the 50 foots. Like, the John Deere's can, but I spend more time getting around things than I actually do farming. So, I tend to do the same things you use the 45 and 40 foots more so. just because it's ease of use, you can actually get around stuff. Back it up. Back it up. Back it up like a Tonka truck. It kind of is almost a Tonka truck. What am I missing here? Oh crap, I know what I'm missing. I forgot to put the water back on. No, fucking water is on. What the hell? Oh, shit. Yeah, I know I'm losing pay dirt. Fuck, where the... God damn, fuck off. Why don't I have water here? What's wrong with this stupid pump? No, because despite it being on, the pump isn't on. Stupid thing. Sure why the pump wasn't on. Cool, I found a nugget. Yeah, so I'm sitting at 43 with 340, but I'll be blasting past these guys in a heartbeat with the next one. Alright, I think it's comfortably safe that I can plug that back in. See, this is the other reason why I want a water tower. Somebody can't turn the fucking pump off. I know who it was. It was that stupid mechanic. Again, that's the reason why I liked having the frickin' water tower. It's just constant flow. Nobody turns it off. And we probably do a Baldur's Gate after this one. Like, I'll take a little bit of break, maybe a nap this afternoon. Then we'll do Baldur's Gate. Maybe some more Farming Sim, we'll see. Like, don't get me wrong, I am feeling better. I wouldn't say I'm great, but I am better. We are moving along with the Farming Sim too. We're actually above board, but I gotta start seeding here next month type thing, so it's gonna eat up the finances again. Unfortunately, I don't have that much, but on the positive side, the chicken now is the price of it's come up, so we can actually sell some of our chicken, or frozen chicken that is, which is groovy. So that should help with a few things. And since I've got 3 pallets, yeah, I believe I got 3 pallets of it, so I can actually physically Diggy, 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 diggy. And once our sheep actually start reproducing again, I'm going to take a bunch of them in and get them butchered as well. It's kind of where I want to go with the sheep farm, is not only to produce wool. Wool's just sort of a byproduct. I want to make it so I can actually sell it as lamb. I also, pigs are sort of one of those weird ones that I kind of want to do but kind of don't want to do. But cattle's the big one. I want to venture forth into the cattle industry a bit more. The milk would be a byproduct because it's the meat that I want. And in this, I would really like to hit 1,000 ounces relatively soon, maybe even today sometime. I'd like to hit that 1,000 ounce sort of goal there. Not sure if we can do it, but we're actually not, grand scheme of things, we're not that far off. We're sitting at about 300 right now. Relatively speaking, if we averaged 100 ounces of cleanup, that's only 7 cleanups, roughly. Maybe 6 cleanups. Water's all still on. Yep. Some dumbass didn't turn it off on me. I did lose a little bit. We're only at 35. So bring me up to 54%. Gadfield, that's his name. Gadfield made 62,000 ounces last season. I would love to get around 40 if I was doing real good. Found another nugget. Those help. Those actually really help off, sort of as an off balance, help with everything. So. 6%. I should actually start working my way over because I can't imagine there's too much gold left. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, I'm sitting at 650 and working on this one, 238. Oh, we've taken about 150 ounces out of here. So let's work towards that 650. And actually, when you think about it, might actually, if we get a couple 200 ounce cleanups again, at only for that 1,000 ounce goal for today, when you consider it, that's really only 3 cleanups. It's a lot of digging. Don't get me wrong, that is a lot of digging, but I think we could actually get there. Just on the edge of that hole now. And we did do 160 ounces of material so far that we actually did put in. So the one thing I don't really want to get going too much on is smelting anymore. Today's basically just dig day. Tomorrow will be put the water tower in, get that all sorted, then see how much cash we have left over, and then potentially think about upgrading the plant some more. Because until I have a full tier 3 plant, there's no point in trying to figure out goals or figure out where we want to go or things like that until we have a fully upgraded plant. Yeah, that's another thing that is rather important. Because we're not going to have the gold recoveries until we have that plant set up. And the only thing we have top tiered right now is the trommel. Does it cost us a bit? Oh yeah. Yeah, she does. Pardon me. Like I said, still sick. Alright, another full truck. Well, we didn't do too bad. Like, we did actually get a lot out of this hole. Because there was about 350, I believe, when we started. Now there's 80. So yeah, we've done a pretty diligent job of getting most of that out of there. There's about 650 in the next one. If we can get 2/3 of that out, I'd be happy. Yeah, 54. This one will make it up to 73%. So we still have 2 truckloads to go. If we get about 100 and I'd say 140 ounce cleanup out of this one, we'd be doing good. Well, I'm not coughing as bad today, which is kind of a good thing. Yeah, I think we can officially say that one's cleaned out enough. I really did want to go longer last night, but I couldn't do it. My energy levels aren't the same. Not when I'm sick. That's why I say if I can stream in segments today, I'd be doing good. Okay, there's less than 80 ounces in that one now. Now that I cleaned that corner out, I bet. Oh yeah, 57. We got the bulk of it. I'm happy. Especially if I dig down right about here. As long as I get most of that good gold, we'll be sitting nice. Probably going to be home for another week-ish, because I'm still not, I don't find I'm capable enough to go south and do my job yet. Like I said, I just don't have the energy for it yet. Although, now that I'm on the better medication, or the right medication, as my doctor friend told me, as he blatantly told me that I'm an idiot. He goes, it's like shampoo. Don't, just because it says it's like a 6 or 7 in 1, don't take it. It's pretty much all garbage. Actually, the words he used was, it's like the vaccine, it's basically garbage. Wish he could practice in this country. It'd be way better. Our doctors in this country are absolute garbage. It's as bad as, I think it was Dad telling me that he got written up for a prescription and went to the pharmacist, and the pharmacist looked at him and said, "You can't take this." He says, what the doctor told me. And he says, "Yeah, with your heart medication, you can't take this." Oh, okay. That's not good. Yeah, with your heart medication? Why? No. Doctor's an idiot. You can't take this. No, well, apparently the doctor didn't think he had a heart condition. Yeah, he does. Alright, another load. It's a wide frickin' turn. Okay, this one should put it to 92%. So I still need another truckload. And that pump's in the worst fucking possible place. Nope, digging out the little potholes. Alright, so we can officially take, yeah, we got even more, 49. It says we've already taken 50 ounces out of this one. Not good enough, we need more out of here. Each bucket full should be about 5-10 ounces. Oh, found another nugget. I couldn't say no, those are 1.7 ounce nuggets. Those are nice. Very nice. And again, I will say this, and I'll say this often. If you're new here and you're enjoying the content, hit that subscribe button, as it does help us grow. And I do appreciate it. Sometimes I don't notice it, but if I didn't notice it and you did subscribe, hit me up in the chat. Because sometimes my frickin' botting software doesn't really catch it. Like, I have a chat bot, but sometimes he's an idiot and doesn't notice. Man, could you get even any brighter yellow? Okay, we've taken 37% out. Oh yeah. Yeah, we're dropping it. Fortunately, there's this frickin' hump in the wall right here. I'm missing part of it. So this is the last load for this cleanup. I really hope I get at least 140 ounces out of this for the cleanup. And we'll finish off this little nugget of paradise. and then we'll move up to those 4 squares, which I think are I think we'll start on these guys just on the edge, and we'll work way this way. It's not as rich as this square, but oh, I was in there. Did I look? No. 422. Oh boy, we've taken a lot. Taken a lot of that good gold out. Yeah, now that we've taken most of it out of here, or a good chunk of it, you never know, we might actually get a pretty decent cleanup out of it. We'll do one more bucket. Huh. I think we've taken most of it out. 155 ounces left. We'll clean out this little spot and get the rest of it, but yeah, I think we've got most of it. And I think we're up to about 70,000 roughly a day that we have to make sure that we have in the accounts since we upgraded. I think that's what I've roughly figured. Sparky McSpark there. I'm not saying I don't like the D-Rocker, but if we can afford the Glacier Lake tomorrow, we'll put it in. I can afford it if we do an extra 20 ounce cleanups. Big pump. I have not seen another worker yet. Because it'd be nice to have a sluice run cleanup dude. I wouldn't have to do this myself. You don't realize how spoiled you are when you actually have employees that do everything for you. Come. Nope, nope. Grab the pail. Nope, grabbing the pail. What was it last time? 700? Yeah, not as much. Nowhere near as much, actually. Well, last time we had 200 ounce cleanup, so. Guess we can't expect the world every time. I'd also really like to get rid of these things. I hate the duplex jigs. There's also 200 ounces out of each one of these last time. They're only 119 now, so yeah, we'd be pushing 140 ounce cleanups, I think. Lucky if we get 1800 magnetite total. Thanks for doing the upgrades a little difficult. Alright, so that's basically done up there, so let's get these cleaned out. Won't fall off. So before I actually do everything, we're sitting in 43rd with 340 ounces. This one might be pretty rough to get 140 ounce cleanup. Be really nice if I get more employees. You don't realize how much you need them until you don't have them. And it's like, oh my, oh, I need them. Alright. Pardon me. Getting a tier salt done, but I need to swap these out real quick so I can get that all cleaned up. Excuse me, sir. Alright, sluice runs are all back to normal. That should be the last one for there. As mentioned, sluice runs last time, those were about 1,200 ounces of magnetite. We are nowhere near that this time. The pail becomes available. It should be right frickin' close here. Oh yeah, we're down quite a bit. 500 ounces magnetite difference. Ooh yeah. Well, regardless, it's still a cleanup. We've only made about 40 ounces so far. About 50 ounces. Not a very good cleanup. Pretty close to 60 ounces. Well, we're closing in on that 100 ounce mark. There it is. $110. Yeah, almost 120. The magnetite off the one run basically tells you what it's going to be. So yeah, 185 sitting there. So that puts us to 37th. With 459. If we had another 120 ounce cleanup, that would push us to 570. So we'd be all blasting past these guys in a heartbeat. I'm just gonna check something real quick, before we start digging again, because we will start digging again. Actually, I'm also save while I'm thinking of it. Alright, plug you back in. Like I said, I already did 160 ounces of gold for the smithy, so I don't want to be doing too much more right now, just because I can't remember. I think it's 40%. I think we lose about 40%. Something like that, anyways. That thing's maxed out at 53 versus 58. Alright. Not doing loans right now. 1205. Yeah, it's down a little bit. Not awaiting anyone. Really nice to get another one. Yeah, we'll be pushing about 12 to 15% out of here. We'll clean this spot out and then we'll move over to those ones. Is it the top ones that are, yeah, the top ones that aren't so good. Bottom ones are better. So we'll park the track hoe probably in the middle, right about here, and we'll just start digging down so we get this full block, but we'll dig into those ones a little bit. We got at least a truckload, maybe two, still sitting here. No, we're not doing too bad. Like, we're sitting with 216 and 185. Like, don't get me wrong, 216,000 starting out isn't much. Now, if we had 1 million, 2 million, yeah, okay, that's a little different. We could deal with that pretty quickly. But being that I don't have the equipment yet, like I said, the only thing I actually have really upgraded, well, I got D-Rocker, so I've got one piece that is basically starting out. And then I got the trommel, which is upgraded to maximum. So that's my T5. So long as I can upgrade everything. That's another reason why I want the water tower. And if I get the water tower this early, it means I can upgrade my equipment to the Glacier Creek, which means I should actually be producing more gold. Because Glacier Creek does a lot better. Like, don't get me wrong, the D-Rocker is, the hell was it, 8% higher? Something like that. It's about 8% or so higher than what the regular one that you can start with, the shaker, the regular shaker deck. I'm surprised I actually got pretty much a truckload out of this one spot. I don't think there was that much left in here, but it might actually be even a partial of another one. Not much more. Well, got 10% out of that one load there. So this one will push it to about 29. We got just a little bit more cleanup here. And I will dump the truck right away on this one. And then we'll move over to the next one. Could I not climb that, please? Okay, I'm going to back up quite a bit more here. Can I not? There. 30% already of the truck. Still more than I was expecting it to be. I might fucking near actually get a truckload out of this. Then I can safely say, without any question of a doubt, that we got as much as we could out of this thing. I was only expecting maybe 30-40%. Yay! Somebody wants work for me! Woohoo! Hope it's not another mechanic. I threw away about 4 or 5 last season. Because, like, no, I don't need that many mechanics. No, I still don't need... Go away, mechanics. Which is funny, because in the real world, up there, like up in the Yukon, mechanics are few and far between, so they usually snap them up pretty bloody quickly. Yeah, I fucking near got a full load. There can't be that much left in here, though. No. I think we got most of it. I'll just leave this on, and I might as well just keep digging till I have a full truckload, because there really isn't much left in here. Hey, cool, we got another whole freaking truckload out of this. Way more than I was expecting. Actually, hang on. There we go. I feel better. I get that big chunk ripped out of there. Alright. Moving my baby. I think I can safely say I got the bulk of it out. And I'm going to park it like I said. Get myself all lined up. Basically right about theirs. Yeah, that works. Well, come on, truck. Yeah, gotta get going so I can keep on digging. So driving the million holes I'm creating. Yeah, while we're here, we should also check out who wants to work for us. Okay, we're sitting at 28% here. Maybe get another nugget. That'd be nice. That'd be sweet. Alright, somebody wants to work for us. Dump truck! I will hire you. Unassigned. You're going to be working for the dump truck. Movement speed. Oh, hell yeah. I can drive faster now? Sweet. And -1 to fuel usage. Ted Walden. Not sure who Ted Walden is, but I like it. Come on, get down, you stupid thing. I accidentally clicked the link saying that you were live. If you're wondering what that was. All I was doing is checking the message I had, but I apparently had the volume up and I accidentally hit the wrong link, and yep, there I am watching myself. Yep, beauty. Okay, we got a dump truck guy now. That's awesome. It wasn't necessarily what I was looking for, but hey, we'll still accept. Because for a little bit, I'll be using the dump truck. Since I'm probably going to be digging in this corner for a little bit first, let's park the truck about there. Yeah, it's a little far away. Yeah, I can probably manage. I should have at least another cleanup before the end of the night. Then I'll lose most of my gold. So I had 200, so that's 80 ounces there gone. And with 180 again, that's well, that's 20 ounces short, so we're basically sitting at another 40 ounces and then another 25, so 65 ounces on top of 80 is 145 ounces. I need the truck about here. Yeah, that's probably pretty good there. Yeah, that's better. I'll keep looking, but I need to disconnect this guy. Alright, that's not what I wanted. Off we go on another trip. Well, that gets us to about 66%. And 85. Yeah, 2 more trucks, we should have another full load. That's why I wanted to take into those, then I could get down further for the good ones. Or that's my logical thinking. Whether or not that's actually going to work out for me begs to be seen, but well, there's 30%. I'm a frickin' mile away from the edge of that too. Next truck I'll swing over and do the other part, since I think we're pretty much down to the depth that we can dig that. Yeah, because we're gonna have to start coming up on it. But it's not like we're not getting anything out of there. We are. We've already taken 50 ounces out of that one, and about 40 ounces out of this one. Alright, back we go. So 67. It was 67%. Oh, went the other way on that one. Alright, well, this one will push us to about 86, 87, somewhere around there. Okay, I'm gonna park on the other side now. Oh crap, no. I nearly forgot there's a hole there. I think the new driver actually is pretty good. He managed to completely evade that hole. Meanwhile, this dumb fuck was just going to drive right into it. Is that too far away? Kinda almost looks like it. Oh, maybe. It's not that bad. Alright. Oh, this is actually working out pretty good. Actually, one thing, I am a little bit far away here. I think if I actually moved up a bit, it'd probably work out better. Alright. This truck is just about getting full. Oh, I guess 80%. It's going, looked like 90% when I first looked at it. I'm going, yeah, it's just about full. You got a few more buckets left in there, dude. Only sitting at 89% right now. $96. $100. There we go. Also gonna have to fill up my frickin' excavator here. You wouldn't believe how actually that 3% makes up for the speed. It's actually quite significant. The light dark is pissing me off. 85, yeah, this should be more than enough to complete it. You complete me, sir. I held that apartment. Oh, there it is. I found a 2-ounce nugget. Woohoo! So how much did I say? 140 ounces. And if I get another 100-ounce cleanup, that's another 40 ounces. So yeah, we're gonna lose most of that. Figure I might as well while I'm waiting. I was gonna say, don't drop it on the ground. No. Yes. Well, that worked out pretty good. Basically no longer says that you're overflowing, which makes me think that it doesn't matter anymore. Maybe they changed it. Waiting for Cadfield to come back on and say, oh yeah, they changed it, or no, you gotta pay attention. Because I could totally see that. Tank's been refilled. I can refill the dump truck, rock truck. Alright, well, if I can swing it. Or just crash into things, that works too. Alright, you fill up that. I will go disconnect this. And I'll take my little handy cat litter scoop. I really don't want to spend anything today, right now, just to make sure that I have enough to cover everything. Once I get like 300 to 400 ounce build up, I should be fine. And at least $500,000 at all times. Then I can afford to spend $200,000 to $300,000 a day. What was this one last time? 400? It wasn't that much, I remember that much. $574. Alright, that's a little bit more promising. Slightly promising. $156. So yeah, that's 40 ounces right there. More magnetite. That's fairly substantial. It's not 200 ounce cleanup, but this one should be pretty close to 140 ounce. Alright, those are all cleaned out. That's all cleaned out. I can zoom up here and get this all work done. That instills a little bit more confidence. Excuse me. You notice the first thing I bought this season was the Nuggeteer. It's like, hell no, I'm getting the gold this time. Fuck this noise. I'm going for broke. I want my 60, 70 ounces, man. Can't remember, on a 100-ounce cleanup, I think someone told me it was like 6 to 8 ounces extra that you get with the Nuggeteer versus doing the pails. So it's like, yeah, I'm gonna use the Nuggeteer. I know it's expensive, but yeah, on a 100-ounce cleanup, 6 to 8 ounces is yeah, fairly substantial. That's per 100. So that if it's 200 ounces for a cleanup, that's 12 ounces extra. Okay, yep, makes a difference. Blunk, blunk, blunk. All right, Nuggeteer is finished. Alright, that's all up there. So the 2 employees that I have, no, most of it's on the ground now. Out of the 2 employees that I do have, one of them is a mechanic, the other one is the dump truck operator. Until I can afford or justify the Frankensteins, it'll be at the dump truck. Alright. I'm taking you back up over here. Stay. Then I'm gonna run you. Alright, Nuggeteer is done. I have enough time to quickly run this back down and plunk it back in. Fill you up, put you underneath, and see what I get for magnetite. The last one was 750 something or other. So this one should be a bit more, almost 1,000. Yeah, it's going to be much better cleanup. Very much so. Oh, I guess I can turn you off. Turn you off before you go. Oh, we're getting close to the end of the night, so this works out. Oh yeah, this is going up quite significantly. 380 would be 200, but I highly doubt we're going to get a 200 ounce cleanup. Now 140 ounce cleanup, yeah, that's entirely in the wheelhouse. 156, that's not bad. Definitely need to upgrade, but still not bad. Yeah, it puts us up to 34th place at 616 ounces. Another 140 will push us up to about 750, so we're We're sitting at the Douglas Cates 99 area there. We're climbing for day 4 in game, day 2 of play. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Gold map. We dropped those down by 100. Then we can actually start working on these two. Now I don't know, because the heights of these, I might actually just come straight over and work on this and then work my way over. I was going to work back here and then over, but I don't think I will. I think I'm just going to meander my way from here, get all the stuff that's surface, and upgrade my equipment from there. Now on 150, actually let me figure this out now. Let me figure this out. Okay, so we did 160 ounces, right? Roughly. Plus 346 times that by 0.4. 202.4 ounces. So that, let's minus that from the 346.64. We should be left with 140. If my math is working, which I question greatly. Oh, pardon me. Oh, lordy, lordy. So yeah, that's we're left with 140 ounces in the end from the rent, if that was truly 40%, which I kind of think it was. Now let's 70%. Everything is fueled up and ready to go. Its current state only costs 5,000. Yeah, we'll do it. So roughly that's actually not bad. It's better than I was expecting it to be honest. Alrighty. Oh, I might as well finish this up. So that's all good, that's all good. I might as well disconnect this because we'll be headed to town right after it goes off. We'll be headed to town with the pail. I mean, that should give us a pretty nice healthy upgrade on a few things, which I need. I do need it. On the plus side, we're already at 80 ounce bars, so that helps. Can I get over this? Please? Alright, the only thing I don't want on is these three. Alright, that's all working. have fuel in this now. I hate this fucking pump being here. Alright, back we go. Fucking you did it again. Come over the hill, you can't really see the hole that's blatantly stuck there. Alright, maybe we might be able to get another truck before the end of the night. One can hope. Oh, I should easily be able to get a truckload out of here. We're already at 20% and it's not even 21, 22. 21, 23. Hey, 41%. Wasn't much of a bucket, but I had to get rid of it. Well, our goal for 1,000 ounces today is actually getting closer. 600 and what was it? 611? 616. 616 ounces of gold. That's not bad. I don't know where all of it went. Of course, do we ever? It's like last year. I could say, oh yeah, I had a great year. I made X amount, right? And then you look and go, where did it all fucking go? Yeah, well, most of it went to either A, taxes, or B, fuel tax, or C, more tax. Welcome to Canada. I shit you not. I figured it out roughly between all the, like the carbon tax, the income tax, and the tax, and more tax. It's basically like 70% goes to taxes. It's like, okay, cool. Pretty hard to make a living. When you consider that you can make like 150,000 a year, and basically your take home be about 35. And you're going, what? How the hell's that make any sense? Well, it's where we live. Oh yeah, owning a business is doing great. Yep, Yeah, you take home even less. Pretty sad when you can make 100,000 a year and your take home's 35 and you're considered poverty. Yeah, there's something wrong in this picture. Hoping for another nugget. wonder if I can drive between the two. Kind of sketchy. Yeah, as long as it doesn't roll anywhere, we're fine. This rolls back into the other hole. Son of a bitch. Did kind of take a kind of big chunk out of that, didn't I? Just because I wanted to get that corner. We're just starting to dip into the good one. We've taken 100 ounces out of each. We've actually taken quite a bit out of each one of these too. Well, we'll probably do one more cleanup and then we'll pause it on this one. Then we'll come back in the afternoon, probably around maybe 2:30, and we'll do a Baldur's Gate stream. Because I really do want to continue on with Baldur's Gate. I know Gold Rush takes precedence over a lot of stuff, but that's only because, hey, that's the content you guys like watching, so I'm going to continue doing it if you guys continue to like watching it, so kind of one of those things. And of course, Farming Sim. We might do a stream of Farming Sim after supper. Again, Assassin's Creed will be probably Monday night again, if I can conjure up enough energy to do it. I don't plan on actually getting back to work till either Tuesday or Wednesday. Trying to build up enough strength and constitution to do so. Not to mention, I want to have a clear head and clear conscience when I'm doing it, because I'm working with Oak, and it's kind of like there's like zero room for fuck ups, because this stuff is expensive. I don't want to risk fucking any of it up. Like, a lot of people would go, oh, well, that doesn't sound like much, right? Yeah, I got a good deal on it, but I'm not going to get that deal every time, right? Hey, I managed to get 2 truckloads before the end of the night. Sweet. Oh yeah, I'm starting to really get into that one. That block. Can I get in? Thank you. There isn't a whole lot of dirt here, so this might only be a cleanup in here. $22, so this will be like 41%. Kind of have to angle it now, since I tore a chunk out of here. How is the stream health doing? Oh, not bad. I think actually quite reasonable. No, I have not saved in a while. So basically 40 minutes. Urgh. This is one of those games that you really do want to save often because things happen in it. I'm going to say good things, bad things, or otherwise, but things do happen. Yeah, 2,300 and we got 2 truckloads out of here. I am quite happy over that. Anytime I can get production like that, not bad. I think we actually got pretty close to, I want to say about 1,200 yards of dirt processed, which for a truck isn't bad. I can get almost up to 2,000 with the Frankensteins. Especially if they're just placed right in the right spot. Man, you can haul ass with them. Yep, gonna have to blow my nose again. Although I'm much better today than I was yesterday even. The new medication is helping considerably. And it's actually getting close to another pill. I'm supposed to be taking 1 pill every 4 hours for the first 4 days. Is what my doctor buddy told me. He says, to really kick it in the ass, he says, take a pill every 4 hours for about 4 days. And he says, after that, take 1 pill every 6 to 8 hours, depending on how you feel, until it's basically gone. Alright, I can do that. I'm up every 4 hours anyways right now, because either I gotta take a shit or I've gotta take a wicked piss. Stuff makes you pee a lot, alright? I don't know what it is with antihistamines, but holy crap. It's like, yeah, you gotta pee. You know, the other medication's still going through me, so naturally I've gotta take wicked shits. And I mean wicked, you can paint the eye of a needle at about 100 paces. Not go through the eye of a needle, literally paint it. It is kind of gross. Oh, why are you taking that? It's basically liquid Tylenol. Cause it says it's 6 in 1 or 7 in 1. Yeah, you shouldn't be taking it. Basically, it helps with body aches and fever. That's about it. What about my coughs? It says it does coughs. No, actually it produces more mucus, which is getting caught in your throat and you're coughing more. Son of a bitch! Didn't your doctor tell you anything like that? Well, one, I don't have a fucking family doctor anymore because he died. And he was... That's really kind of funny. It's like the ultimate karma. He was the one that was basically saying, oh yeah, so you need to constantly take the vaccines and everything else. Yeah, he took the vaccine 2 weeks later, he died. And it's like, check please. Yep, nope. Yeah, it doesn't cause any issues. Nope. Doesn't cause any cardiac arrest or strokes. Nope, not at all. Yeah. I'm a firm believer of watching it happen before my eyes. Hey, cool, I got 3 loads in before the end of the day. I am cruising. Come on, big nugget. Should I go... I think I should go this side this time. Is that another chest? It is too. Holy crap, there was 2 on this claim. Just 1 sitting right here. Well, okay, cool. 4% more gold at night. Sweet. I've got like 20% gold bonuses right now. Yeah, I can feel it in my throat. I can feel the tickle in my throat. It's like right on the dot of 4 hours. It's like, what the hell? Oh, there we go. Worker salary, about 2,000. We process 15, almost 1,600 yards of dirt in a day. That's not bad. We made 480 ounces, so less than I was expecting it to be, which means I only get 192 taken away from me. And I'm actually sitting at about 51,000 in rental cost. Well, shit. That's not bad. And FYI, the truck is a little bit far away. Yeah, that's not bad at all. I can live with those numbers. Which means we'll do one more cleanup and then we'll head to town. Because we have 154 ounces in the clear, which means we could do 160 ounces bars real quick. And not fuck ourselves over too bad. And we still have 158,000. That's one of the reasons why I wasn't really wanting to do too much, because I couldn't remember how much my equipment rent was, so it's like, yeah, oh, I am not going to push that envelope and see just for a water tower. But now though, yeah. And the biggest thing too with the difference between Glacier Creek and the D-Rocker, you got to remember, if you return the D-Rocker, you're actually only paying the difference between the two, not the amount on top of what you currently are. So the D-Rocker, which we can roughly figure out by going to the equipment store, might actually not be as bad as you think. We might be spending about, $22,000 or something like that. I can't remember the real number. But we could be spending like $22,000 on it right now anyways. And Glacier Creek might be $40,000. Well, that's only actually $20-some thousand difference. And it's the difference that you pay. So it might only push us to 70,000. But the biggest difference behind it, though, is how much are we making because of it. You see my sort of train of thought and where this is going. Now the other ones, I probably only about 3,000 for the little duplex jigs, and it'll be pushed to like 22,000 a piece. Can we do it? Potentially, but I need a lot of extra cash buildup. Now at 160,000 though, like 160,000, you're probably going, yeah, that's, 160 ounces. Which will be actually about 187, say 190,000. At 190,000, that gets us to 150 plus, say 200,000 for easy calculations. That's about 350. So that's 200,000 extra. Actually, what I might do is just a farming sim after this. We were talking about it and everything else. Now I've sort of got the farming sim bug stuck in my head. And we are actually on episode 7. We will be on 71, which kind of scares the crap out of me, to be honest. It's like, holy crap, you realize basically do one a week. That's 71 weeks. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. But it honestly is a surprise. And it's even more so of a surprise because we still haven't got anything fucking done. Oh, that's $2.30. Yeah, another $2.30 of an ounce. And those ones are free. Like those, we don't pay basically a frickin' cent into. Those don't go into the payments. They're not part of the payment plan. And I do know from a few people I've had asked me before going, so why do you do like Gold Rush and then you do Farming Sim and then you do like Assassin's Creed? Because I'm kind of one of those individuals that gets burnt out on a game really quickly. And I find if I break it up and I play several different games, I can play them endlessly if I continue to do a little bit of this one, do a little bit of that one, do a little bit of this one, do a little bit of that one. I tend to be able to play them a lot longer. Because even today, like, we could do just a Gold Rush day, but I physically can't. I have to play something else. And that's kind of why I'm going to break it up and maybe do some Farming Sim. We'll do Baldur's Gate later. Or we could work on it tomorrow. I do gotta run, hopefully, into town a little bit tomorrow. I've got to pay my employee. He needs to get paid. He needs some cash in his pocket. And he did do a bunch of work for me, even though I was sick, so I should get paid. He deserves it. I always try to keep the good ones. And it's not his fault I got sick. It's not even really my fault that I got sick. I rarely ever get sick. But for whatever reason, this one kicked my fucking ass. I don't know, ever since I had the vaccines, my immunity isn't what it used to be. I used to be able to crawl in shit. Literal shit. And be fine. Now it's like, why? And no one's been able to answer that question. I don't know. I think it was one of the worst mistakes of my life to get it. And I played up on it like, hey, well, I've had TB shots. I've had the hepatitis shots and everything else, and yellow fever and measles and stuff like that. Never had a problem with it. So it's like, yeah, okay, I'll take this one. Vaccines work, man. Not this one. Apparently this one doesn't do jack shit. Other than fuck with you. And I've heard the same story from a few people. Actually, Dad has the heart problem. And was forced into taking the shot. Because, again, it's like, oh, well, shots are good, right? I've never had polio. Neither have I ever had measles. Or yellow fever. Or tuberculosis. Because of the shot. Okay. This one? We've all had COVID several times. I know a few people that never took the shot. Never had COVID. They've also not have the weird adverse effects. So, yeah. There's something to be said for it. So we're sitting at 79%. Am I reading that right? 79%? Yes. So this one should be about 98. So I might as well get one more truck. So yeah, I don't know what the answer is. I am not a doctor and I don't play one on TV. But I tell you, I probably know more about frickin' some situations than fucking doctors do. Well, I will say this: I'm not considered a genius by any stretch of the imagination, but I'm also not an idiot. Even though sometimes I do moronic things. I think that's part of being human. Or like late night drinking games and they go, oh, I found an IQ test, and this one was from Harvard of all places. Yeah, my average friends, or my drinking friends I should say, yeah, they all average between 100 and 120. Depends on how much alcohol they had. Me? I don't know if I became super genius when I was drinking or what, but it was like 147. I'm going, there's no fucking way. What do you mean? You've seen the stupid shit I've come up with and done. Yeah. Yeah, there's no way. Oh, come on. Don't say that. You're smarter than you look. Really? Honestly? You believe that? Alright, I can see why you had 105 on your IQ test. But then there was one of my friends too that we know that he's super smart. Like, I mean, super smart. He works. He's a fucking astrophysicist, for fuck's sakes. He's not a stupid man. Yeah, that IQ test, he pushed it to 156 in IQ, and we went, well, no shit, Sherlock. We figured that. He also was out of all of us that wasn't really drinking that much, so. Actually, come think of it, I think he was the one that pushed the frickin' thing. But, oh yeah. So, like, we're gonna do an IQ test. Okay! I wanna see how smart you idiots are. Okay! Holy crap, some of you are actually quite smart. Really? I flung poop at the wall once. Alright, never mind. Although, when you consider it, some of the farm kids out here, they may play stupid, but they're not. They're not. They're actually quite brilliant. Like my cousin, for instance, he plays an idiot. He plays the idiot card all too well. The man's a fucking genius when it comes to farming. Because he's not the one that's like, okay, well, you know, crop rotation, this and that. He's the kind of guy that's getting drill samples done to find out what, A, the pH level of his field is, B, what the nutrient content is, and be able to use the right chemicals in the right amounts to be able to build back the nutrients and not use too many chemicals and things like that. Like, there's a whole fucking science behind it, and you're going, did not know that. Did not know that either. Why don't I know any of this? Yeah, so this seed is more acidic, and it can be used in an alkali-based system, and you do this and you do that. Going, really? That works? Yeah. He actually got one of my neighbors to try it last year. And it was a type of malt barley. And he says, well, for your soil content, this should actually work out way better for it. Oh, pardon me. And he goes, really? I goes, yeah, like, how much yield do you normally get out of your malt? And the guy says, well, you know, like 90 an acre, usually, if we're doing really well for a year, we have a good wet year or something. He goes, nah, you should be pushing 110 easy. They push 140. He goes, holy crap, there's actually a lot of science behind this. He goes, yeah, told you, should work. Should? No, did. So I mean, it's like, I never knew that there was science behind the whole farming thing. That's why I really enjoy going out when being out in the field with the farmers and everything else, because I learned so bloody much. The days of my grandfather going, well, last year I planted barley. This year I think I might plant some rape. Why? Because that's what I'm thinking of doing. There was a whole lot of science back then to it. It was like, well, I planted this crop this year, I'll plant this crop next year. What's your reasoning behind it? Well, so I don't plant the same thing twice. And to some degree, it made sense. Because to some degree, you start thinking about it going, okay, well, if you plant barley, that of course that adds fiber to the ground, but uses a bit of potassium and things like that, so you need some sort of lentil base to build that back up. Why is that one 100% and the rest of them aren't? No idea. I'd go for a little bit longer. I don't think it actually makes that much difference. Yeah, it looks good. Oops. Yeah, right. Don't be that kind of guy. Oops. Off. You on. Alright, we'll head to town after this one. Of course, I'm going to have to stick an extra pail in there, because it's full. And you know, really when you think about it, farm kids have a huge advantage over the rest of the population. And I don't honestly say that begrudgingly towards the public school systems or things like that, but face it, farm kids have an advantage over technologies and typically intelligence. Why? Because they get to challenge their adolescent brains, you could say, into different aspects. Because when you think about it, farming isn't just an industry of growing things. It is, but it isn't. In this circumstance, you get to learn chemistry, you get to learn physics, a lot with physics actually, especially when you're considering moving equipment around and how it reacts to what you do. You learn technologies, and especially with bigger equipment. 556. That's not that bad considering which one this was. Considering we're just starting to dig into those two spots. I don't know how much is actually there though. That's the question at hand. Like, and not only that, animal husbandry, if you're into the animal side of things, animal care, so you get into the veterinary side. Oh, 151, we're on par with the last one. There's so much more that you get to learn as a farm kid that you wouldn't otherwise know. Like, and I got to sort of see this a lot with my young cousin, which I helped raise. Like, she was a city kid, still is a city kid through and through. There's no question behind it. But she always loved coming to the country because she got to learn things that aren't in school textbooks. Like she says, like rape, for instance. Well, I still call it rape. It's canola. She goes, okay, so what does that do? And I said, well, canola is one of those amazing plants that it has a multi-range abilities to it. So it's not just your run-of-the-mill grain. It's used for multifaceted things. It can be used for feed, a mixture in feed. It's typically used as an oil, hence canola crushing plants, for cooking oils or lubrication oils, or can actually be made into fuels like biofuels and stuff like that. And she goes, really? I went, yeah, absolutely. And I showed her the process, and I said, and the reason why, well, now we're just starting to, in this area, use combine ready canola, but like I told her, usually our seasons, because they're so short, what we typically do to help cure the process a little bit faster is we cut it while it's still green-ish, and right after its ripening stage. And that way what it does is it sits in windrows and it dries, because canola in its basic form is poisonous until the chlorophyll comes out of it. And basically the easiest way to do that is put it in the windrows, let it dry out naturally, and then away you go. You combine it when it's ready. But if you just try to use it in its raw stage and not ready, it's yeah, it is actually poisonous. It's like green potatoes. It can actually harm you a lot. Actually, it could probably kill you if you have enough of it. Why don't I have water down here? I don't have water anywhere. The fuck? Fucking mechanic turn the pump off again? What the fuck? This piece of shit. Number one reason why I want to get rid of this piece of crap. Now I gotta go to town anyways, buy a stupid new fucking motor because this prick breaks. It doesn't matter which one you put on it. It always breaks. I spent more money last time putting new fucking motors on all the time because this stupid thing breaks all the time. Can't buy good motors. Cheap Chinese crap. The American ones aren't any better. Stupid pump coils. Can't you see I'm trying to get another frickin' thing done here? Alright, truck. Town. Don't even have to turn the truck on to do this. Good job with the mechanic, by the way. He clearly didn't do fuck all for fixing it. Motors. See? And that burns out just as quick as this stupid thing. Yeah, $1,300 frickin' dollars. The reason why I'm going to get rid of this stupid pump pretty quick. Still not turning my engine on. Just sort of rolling. every year. Well, it only has to run long enough for me to finish my frickin' cleanup. That's about it. Alright. Now it's not plugged in. Right. I basically unplugged it and threw it flying. Gotcha. Somehow miraculously got those ones clean before it blew up. Yeah, so going back to the whole farming thing, a lot of people don't realize what advantages farm kids actually have versus the real world. And, you know, there is a pretty good percentage of the farm kids nowadays. They don't stay on the farm. They actually do a lot of other good things, except our class. Our class turned into fucking bums. We were the class that was supposed to make ourselves out of the great ones, because our average, the hell was it, like 95% was our average class grade point. And it's like, what? And I was dumb shit that only did about 76% because, well, I didn't give a shit about school. I had a full-time job then, and I figured, yeah, that's good. I don't need anything else. I'll keep doing this. That's fine. Oddly enough, I'm still doing what I was basically doing back then. Not much has changed. Still in construction. Boop. I'll be able to make two 80-ounce ingots anyways. We did what, 994 last time? Something like that. My best one was about 1200. 963. We're a little bit less than the other one. So we're probably around that 140 ounce cleanup. Whoops. Quit wagging your jaw and pay attention, idiot. And so we can take both of these pails with us. Sure, I'll put that one underneath there too. Well, in the grand scheme of things, that's not bad. We're still 5 days to summer on the first freaking run through on it. Well, we still got 151 ounces though. That's not bad. Oh yeah, what we got? The leaderboards. 768. We're ahead of Douglas, so we're at 32. AK Guerra. Cool. There's a few new ones here. Oh, Old Man is there. Old Man Gaming, he's at 5400 already. Speed 90 I've never seen before. So there's a few new ones. Few new faces. That's cool. I like seeing the new faces. I'm just doing this one only because I was going to show you guys from the last season, because they posted it on the shop, which I think is really kind of cool. So, yeah. Miller Eye was top one at 155,000 ounces. Old Man Gaming was sitting at 10,000 or 106,000. Classic Games, Kate Gira, Birch, Indie Ninja Gaming, Peter, and Gadfield. Yeah, Gadfield was 62,494. So that's why I say, never hurts to have a few new faces and different guys to be in competition with. I made roughly, I can't remember now. I could be wrong in saying I made about 40,000 ounces. I could be wrong. I could have actually, if I pushed a little harder, I probably could have got up to near the top 10. But I think Gadfield's right. I think you basically want to try to, as fast as you can, get to that point of getting Nighthawk. It's kind of one of the main goals, I think. That's only 4%. Fear not, we have this pail. Yeah. 11%. 5,900. Now, is there actually a chest over here? I haven't looked yet. I keep forgetting. Yes, there is. Yeah, old Charger. Old frickin' Ford sedan. That's clearly a Ram. I think this is also a Ram. Yep. Another Charger. Another crappy sedan. Pardon me. 10% store discount. Sweet. Or is that supposed to be a Plymouth? It might be a Plymouth, actually. Alright, let's go smelt something. Also gotta blow my nose again. Ah, gross. I always know when I need my next pill. But I will say I'm feeling a lot better today compared to even yesterday. This medication's working. I don't want to sell it yet. Gold reduced loss. I think we're going to do the upgrade on that. Maybe. Yes, sir. We're going to do that. I don't know how much I have left. It's not telling me. 24. I need 26. Crap. No. That's all higher. Alright, we're selling the rest of it. Gives me an extra 18,000. I think an extra 18,000 is huge. 180 ounce bar, yeah, let's do it. That makes things better. Then we'll sell a bar, we'll put up a water tower, and yeah, that'll be it for the stream so far. I still think by the end of tonight we should be able to clear that 1,000 ounce goal that we were thinking. Yeah, there's Miller Eye. There's Old Man. Classic Games. Those are the only ones I actually recognize out of here. Kate Gira, of course, is one of the top ones. And I'm on par with them, so that makes me feel all gooey inside. I feel better about myself. Your bar is ready, sir. 162 ounce bar. That's a pretty good size of freaking gold there. So yeah, that's pretty close to 200,000. Then we might as well go to the shop there and see what else we might be up against here. No, it's down quite a bit, 194,000. So we'll only build the tower so far. .4. Get rid of that stupid pump that's going to constantly break down. I hear cats meowing every time when I back up here. It's like my truck runs on cat power. Alright, I can take that thing off. What am I looking at here? 403,000, so rent, yeah, about 16,000. 16,000, yeah, I can see that. These things aren't very much, yeah, 1,400. Here's the big Glacier Creek. She's $1 million plus, so she's 40,000. So 16. Yeah, we're paying about 24,000 difference in what we are right now. I mean, we could do it. Obtain almost 100% of the gold extraction from the process from the ground. Oh yeah, it is a huge difference. An extra 40,000 rent. We could get away with that. So yeah, 24,000. That's 74,000 total. And here's the gravel pump. First glance, gravel pump doesn't offer much difference from the jig. However, the differences in the structure have huge impact on performance, which is better in the pump. 21,000 piece. And this big hunka junka munka. Yeah, I can't justify those yet. But we are using one of him, and he is 17,000 a friggin' day. But Glacier Creek we could upgrade. And she's 40,000 up front. That puts us at 320. I'll hold off right now. I will hold off. But hey, we did all right on everything else. Let's get this water tower up and running first. That's our first priority. Get rid of the painstaking process of the piece of shit pump. Not to mention we know that we're going to run out of water at some point. The pump can't deal with no water. This can. There we go. 150,000. We're back up to 210. This costs about, yeah, 15 grand. Bump. Done. Alright, let's get rid of. I'll quickly do this now. Off with you. Off with you. Audi. I need to turn you into a, well, it's still an Audi. There we go. The other one I can get rid of now. The other hose, I won't need it ever again. And we can get rid of this stupid pump in my way. Oh, I still do have the crap out here. Alright, let's get rid of all of this. I don't need it. Thought I did get rid of all of it. Maybe I thought I did, but I didn't. Well, that was... well done, sir. Oh, apparently can't clear it over the fence. Doing my part to clean up the environment by cleaning up my own shit. I might make maybe $200 off this. Maybe 300 if I'm lucky. I mean, we all start with it, but because talking with Gadfield and a few others, I found out pretty quickly that these things are pointless to put on your main wash plant. The time it takes you to clean them up and do all that stuff, not worth it. Yep, couple $100. Alright, where's that frickin' truck of mine? Guess I could start it up and wash those ones. Right. My truck is still on, yep. Alright, let's go grab this crappy ass pump and get rid of it. Yeah, I know, I put a new motor on it for not a lot of reason. Fucking truck. Stay. Stay, boy. Stay. Alright, I refuse to try to back this stupid thing in. Yeah, got 6,500 back for that stupid pump, so I guess probably worth repairing it after all. Alright, I'm going to end here. I'm going to have another pill. I can feel it coming on. And yeah, we'll see everyone in a little bit for some more farming sim, I guess. Anyways, if you are liking the content and you're new here, hit that subscribe button as it does help us. Of course, that's below the video, and the Huskarl in the bottom right corner of the video. And he's going through phases right now. Just smack him upside the head, he'll pop out a button. And, of course, the likes, the share to friends and family, and hit the notification bell so you know when we go live and new content comes